So this is week 14 of my internship video log, and some exciting things that I got to do this week were prepare for next week, which we have a couple of big events going on. I think on Tuesday I'm taking photos of the director and assistant director for our in-house magazine where we advertise all of our stuff, which is exciting. And then Wednesday we have an all-day field trip to Huntsville State Park, which is pretty exciting because all the classes come out together and they will normally grill or bring a picnic style kind of food, and then we also will rent out paddle boats and canoes so that they can have that really cool fun experience of having a good time on the lake, I guess. But it's really fun, and we've had to kind of search through our storage because we actually do bring charcoal and lighters and everything, so finding those things and then making lists of what we don't have if we need to purchase it. We also have soccer balls and frisbees and things like that for some good outdoor kind of spring activities. So I've been preparing for that for the past couple of days, also getting plates and cups and napkins and anything that they need. Most of the classes will bring all the things related to food, but if they don't, we want to make sure that they have something to eat on just in case they forget. So that would be next Wednesday, and then on Thursday we have our graduation ceremony. A lot of it is put on, I think, by the director and assistant director of the entire program, but we of course help, and we have the teachers help support that as well. I think I will be a photographer for that event, and so we have a dress rehearsal and then the actual ceremony itself and a celebration afterwards, so making sure that we have all the flowers ordered for that and all the food, photographer, and a lot of times it'll be a very much in-house thing, so we won't invite many but outside people, but we'll have an outside speaker. But my supervisor is coordinating that, so that should be good. And so this week was a lot of prep for next week, lots of upcoming things next week, so it'll be really fun though, and I'm really excited because it's kind of the last week that they'll have, the LCC students will have classes. And then they'll have kind of a break, and then they will enroll in summer classes. And actually it's really exciting because this summer I will be working with the LCC, and I'm really excited to do that outside of just this internship opportunity, to really connect with them on that level. So I'm very, very excited for that. I didn't have many challenges this week because it was a lot of prep work, just looking around our different storage areas and gathering up all the things. So it wasn't necessarily very challenging, but I was thinking about my overall experience with this internship, and I had lots of questions that have come up. So one of the questions that I had was, they all, normally we have the same programs over and over again, and in my current graduate assistantship I actually work in the Center for Student Involvement, which is the campus activities. And so we do programming. That's what we do. And it's really fun, but we do make sure we do everything different. And a lot of the LCC students will return for at least a full year, if not maybe 2 years. And we do a lot of the same field trips, and I feel like that might miss some students, because some students might think that, oh, I've already been on this field trip, or I've already been to this activity, what's the point in me going again? And so that kind of is sad, and I want to make sure that, why is it that we keep consistent programs? Is it because we already have contracts set up, or is it easier to do it in this consistent way? Or would it be beneficial to do it, do new and different things? And I think another thing too is that the LCC is down one staff member, so they've substituted it with 2 program assistants, some part-time student workers, which I think is totally great. They're giving students opportunities, but that might not help their programming. It might decrease their programming because they do only have 2 full-time staff working on the LCC counseling team, and they have 1 staff that works in their admissions department but also will work in their counseling team. So it's kind of hard to make new programs if you don't have the staff to support it. So yeah, that was my question this week for the LCC, and that's it for this week. So thanks.